Good afternoon, guys, from Pocatello, Idaho. I'm still here at the fairgrounds, and this is going to be the last daily vlog. It's been fun, it's been a learning experience, but I'm done. I like my 4 videos a week, and yeah, it's a good healthy balance. So last night, I went into the office and asked permission to do something that I haven't done in a long time. I guess it really piqued your guys' curiosity. Of course, that was a general idea when I edited it, but now I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. I asked if I could wash the motorhome. Now, I have to be one of the worst people when it comes to washing the motorhome. Probably on the life of this motorhome, I can count on both hands how many times it's been washed. But back home in Alaska, it rains so much that it doesn't really do any good to wash it. And here on the road, we move so much and we travel so much that we're inevitably going to get rained on, so that washes it. So since I have a water hose, I'm going to clean out our kitchen trash can and this bin that sits under the sink. It holds all of our cleaning supplies, and needless to say, some stuff spills in there. And the other day I was reaching in and I just got like this big goopy soapy hand, and it was just not cool. But we didn't have running water at the time. So where was I? Oh, the last time our motorhome was washed was in Tigard, Oregon, when we had the roof repaired from when the tree fell on it. So that's been since April. It's quite a while. And then the last time that I washed our motorhome was in South Carolina on our last trip, when we took that ferry from the Outer Banks of North Carolina over to a little section of North Carolina and then to South Carolina. But we got all kinds of salt water splashed on the motorhome on that ferry trip. So the next day I went ahead and hosed it off really well at a car wash. Damn it, look what I almost just stepped on. That would have been really bad if one of the dogs had stepped on it too. All right, guys, it's Friday, and I'm gonna wrap up my last daily vlog with a question and answer session. But you know me, I can't make a normal just sit down in front of the camera question and answer session, so I'm gonna go geocaching. And in case you don't know what geocaching is, it's kind of like a scavenger hunt where you get these GPS coordinates from an app called geocaching, and you go and search for this. Usually it's a little box. It could be like an ammo can, or it could even be like an old film container, or it could even be like a little icon or something. But you just try to go and find it, and it's fun. So as you can see, guys, there are several geocaches in the immediate area. And I'll answer one question for every geocache I find. Question number 1. What type of editing software do we use, and why? Now here's the part where I go try to find the cache. I say it's pretty easy because I see a tower right over here overlooking this portion of the fairgrounds. Oh, looks like a racetrack. I'm guessing that's the tower. All right, no luck finding that one. And it also brings up a point when you're playing this game to read the activity in the comments, because for the past year, a bunch of people have tried to find this one and they say they can't find it. So that usually means it's gone or blown away or something. Just because it's my mistake, I'm not gonna take that out on you guys. So the answer to that question is, I use Adobe Premiere Pro Creator something or another. But it's pretty much called Premiere Pro. It's an excellent program. It's kind of the best that you can get, right up there with Final Cut Pro, I think is the other competitor for the Macs. But it is an amazingly complicated program. I only use it to about 1% of its capabilities. It's rather expensive. I think it's about $300 a year. You can't just like buy it outright. But the pros to that is that it's always being updated, so you're never gonna be on an out-of-date program. All right, the next one is called Fun at the Fair 2. So it looks like somebody didn't find it on October 9th, but somebody found it on September 6th and August and August. So I think this one's there. And the next question is, when do we plan on getting a new Super C? Okay guys, it is somewhere probably in these bushes here. It says I'm 10 feet away. This is the part where it gets pretty interesting because sometimes you have to stick your hand into questionable places. All right, we got a problem with this one too. The cache is on the other side of that fence. And obviously the title of it was Fun at the Fair. And who's gonna be outside of the fair on the streets doing geocaching? I still want to see if I can get to this on the ATV. Okay guys, I think I found it. Oh, what the hell? That's actually a can of chew. Seriously guys, I'm 0 for 2. This isn't good, but I'm still gonna answer that question for you. So we're at a very kind of cool and interesting point because we've bought stuff just like all of you guys have, and you know, you get it financed and whatnot. Well, 3 to 5 years ago, we kept saying, oh yes, nice. So in 3 to 5 years, all this debt will start disappearing and everything will be paid off. Well, we're right smack in the middle of that 3 to 5 years, and debt is just randomly disappearing through the course of its note. So we are very hesitant on going out and buying a new RV. I don't even know if we are gonna go with the Super C because we've been tossing around the idea of getting one of those triple slide cab overs because we kind of need to get a new truck anyways. And with one of those cab overs, our truck will have 4-wheel drive and we'll make sure it's got like a winter insulation package, but we'll be able to leave Alaska for road trips any time of the year we want and not have to leave in the end of September. So that's another possibility. Or we might just keep things status quo and keep good old Nelly and maybe buy a boat. Yeah, I've really been getting the itch to go nautical again. Obviously you guys know I'm a licensed captain and I love the ocean and all that. So we've been entertaining the idea of buying like a small motor yacht or even one of those trawlers that goes kind of 8 knots but has like 1,200 miles of range. So a lot of things are up in the air, but right now we're just enjoying paying off this debt. The next ones are over by the little lake. And the next question is, somebody wants an update on our couch and if we have it bolted down. Okay, so it would appear to be somewhere around this rock. Well, it's about frickin' time I found one. All right, so there's the logbook if you feel the need to write your name in there. And a lot of people leave odd things like a hair wrap and it looks like somebody left an Idaho potato pin. Sweet, I found one. So I'm gonna put it back right there and cover it up just the way it was. Well, I suppose you guys want an answer to that question. The couch is freaking awesome. I love that thing. I don't know why we didn't do that 5 years ago. It has changed our whole RV experience. You know, like you guys know, we work from home, so we're in that thing busting our ass for like 8-10 hours a day, and we didn't really have like 100% comfortable place to sit. So we love them, and no, it's not bolted down, and no, it has not slid around. So that couch was an amazing purchase for us. This next cache is called Keeping the Trail Clean, and it's 0.3 miles away. So the next question is, would we or are we considering buying a composting toilet? okay, it's time to head in on foot for this one. 234 feet away. And this game is best done on foot. I'm just using the ATV so I can get around these fairgrounds quicker because I need to get back to the motorhome and prepare Beck's favorite dinner. She loves stroganoff, so tonight I'm making caribou stroganoff. 100 feet away. The app has led me to believe that it's in this little tree. Found it, guys. I'm on a roll now. Okay. As you guys can tell, it could be any type of a little thing that you're looking for. Now let's see what's inside. All right, well, there's a logbook in there. I don't need to take it apart. I found it. And as for the composting toilets, I love the idea. I don't know if I want to go through the expense and hassle to put one in our current Nelly. It's just like this thing we've talked about before. No matter what we do to Nelly, you know, we can polish a quarter up, but at the end of the day, it's still gonna be worth 25 cents. So I have a real hard time putting like a solar setup or a composting toilet in her, especially when we love her to death, but she's not the motorhome that we're gonna have for the next 30 years. But I will say, our next RV purchase will definitely have solar and a composting toilet. I can't say enough about this place. It has been a great time staying here. I haven't been in the center of town, so I can go out, you know, to clubs or anything like that, but that's not really my thing. I just needed a place where I can get our work done, that was quiet, where I'd be left alone, and also a benefit would be things I can do. And I think I've done a pretty good job of keeping myself recreationally occupied here. Okay guys, I'm running out of time and I'm running out of juice on my camera and my phone, and I just probably should head back to the motorhome. So here's one last question. I forget who it was, but they asked, do we keep a daily budget when we're traveling? No, we do not keep a daily budget. We just pretty much know what we got coming in and what we got going out and what we have to live on. And a big thing for me is I hate getting ripped off. Like that $85 a night RV park in Jackson. Piss off. I'm not going to pay 85 bucks to park in, you know, your lot and hook up to your utilities. Give me a break. I know it's a tourist town, but still, no, that's not why I bought an RV, so I can pay probably $100 a night by the time you do their sales tax and lodging tax for that town. But I don't factor that into money. I factor that into me having some strong beliefs on not getting ripped off. All right, guys, thanks for hanging with me this week. I enjoyed it. Now I have the honor of saying back to your regularly scheduled programming.